we're actually looking for this place. Oh my god. By all means, no, sir. You go first. I will go behind you.
It's time to get magical.
Hey, what's up, my unicorns? Unicorn here. We are back. We are actually going to be doing. I know, like the last episode said finale, but there's actually a secret ending to Dredge. So we are actually going to be aiming to achieve that secret ending. So what we need to do now is go actually out here to the Devil's Spine, and I'll explain everything we're doing. We're gonna go to I kind of like, I was curious because I told you guys we'd research it, we'd look into see if there was another ending or multiple endings, and indeed there are. So because of that, what we're going to do now is go look for that said secret island. Because the old ending we got was technically the default ending, where it's actually known as the bad ending. So what we're going to be aiming for is the good ending. Sorry, I'm drinking a nice crisp Sprite. So I remember I saw this place right here. This is, I think, what we're looking for. I saw this place, and we're actually looking for this place. Oh my god. By all means, no, sir. You go first. I will go behind you. Excuse me, sir. Didn't mean to get in your way. That was obviously your spot to be. Yeah, we need to go to this unnamed spot, and then we're supposed to find somebody here to talk to. I believe right here. Oh. The dog. Okay. Also, somebody is here, but hunched over a campfire, muttering to himself. You cautiously approach the old mayor. Did you throw it back? What? The book. I think you mistaken me for somebody else. I'm not seeing things. It's really you, isn't it? He turns away, wrinkling his hands. He speaks to the fire. It was him and his damned wife. They dredged up that old book, but something cloaked it in fog, allowing it out right through the boat. Boom! The man makes a crude explosion noise and motions wide with his hands, still talking to fire, as though pantomiming a story to a child. It spoke. It said it would be coming for a breath, that we wouldn't be needing it soon, and the darkness crashed down. An age later, some of us washed up on shore, and him, still clutching that book. Throw it back, we cried as the fog rolled ashore. We thought surely it would still be undone. What book? Silver and crimson, the book covered in her blood. Not making any sense. Throw it back. The man closes his eyes tight and holds his tear back. His tears, his voice falls to a whisper. Please. The lighthouse keeper. She saw. She knows where it came from. Where it needs to go. Okay. So now we need to go and talk to the lighthouse keeper, I believe. So now we need to go back to Little Morrow, or like get back to our little lighthouse. Because he should look for a giant lighthouse. I was always thinking too, I was like, man, that lighthouse is like such a prominent thing. This makes a lot more sense about the alternate ending. Okay. Gonna go back at racing speed. Gotta go back and get the book. Gonna go back and get the book. Go back and get the book. Okay. Sorry, my cat hopped up on my lap. That's why I just started swerving there for a second. Smack you right in the face with his tail, too. How kind of him. Okay. Gonna come here. Stop. Like, slowly approach. Swing around and grab. Okay. The lighthouse keeper. What is it? What do you know about the Silver and Crimson book? She shudders at the very mention of the book. You're really asking me. After all this time, you know it must be returned. She looks at you with deep pity. You have to move on, for her sake as well as yours. Take control. Be rid of that thing once and for all. Okay, I think, okay. So I think now I gotta go to the collector again, and now I gotta go retrieve the book from him. Because that book he has is the book in question. So, okay, first things first, let's go ahead and rest. Alright, now we gotta talk to the ruined mansion. Come to Broken Step. Conceal the relic. Where is it? Tell me about that book of yours. Which book? This one here? With a wry grin, he pulls a dusty tome from nearest shelf and glances at the cover. There's really not much to say of histories of the Grey Isles. The cover shore. Don't play dumb. I know which book you mean. Plays dumb. Your hypocrisy is wearing. I suppose we must go through this rigmarole yet again. The Book of the Deep appears in his hand, sheathed in its dirty crimson jacket. Go ahead, ask us. Where did you get it? Sparkling dust motes hangs in the air above you. Do you remember? You were there. The air around the book begins to pulse rhythmically like quickening heartbeat. So was she. Give me the book. Your words hang in space there. You won't change a thing with that book of ours. Step closer. You take a step closer, then through the crackling room, the collector lurches forward in response. What could you possibly hope to achieve? Take the book. You strike out with your right fist, punching hard into the jaw of the collector. His face shatters and falls to the ground. You're pathetic. The Book of the Deep is in your hands. Oh, understand this plainly before you sink us into despair. I know how to bring her back. It's all right there on the pages, and now you've seen its power firsthand. We wield the power to release her from her slumber, find her last relic, and we can do undo what you did. Oh, so it was my wife that I was. Oh. Okay. Okay, so now I need to go talk to the lighthouse keeper again. I have the book. Time to go talk with her, and she'll tell me where to go throw it back. And there's a sense of some upgraded traveling isn't so bad. Alright. Lighthouse keeper. What is it? I have the book. You've had it this whole time, have you not? It doesn't matter. Make the most of the window of this window of lucidity. Now it's time to act. Do you still remember where it happened? It's in the gloomy darkness behind the bay. When you were ready, I'll point the way. I'm ready. Warning, you are entering the final phase of the game. Your progress will not be saved. Yes. One more time. Your progress will not be saved. Are you sure to shoot? Yes. We must wait until the night is thickest, until the ocean is at its it was all those years ago. Okay, something like the last part where it's just like really dark at night. It's time. I'll point the way. Follow my light. Go away. Go and do this. What's right for her. Throw it back. So she's pointing back, kind of toward the same thing area in general. I really wish I had bought a more bright light after all this time. I do wish of that indeed. Go. That makes sense why I'm seeing all this crazy stuff. And nobody else seems to really understand. Time to go back and do what needs to be done with the book. Yep. Right here. here. This is the place. Throw it back. The book struggles in your grasp, its weight somehow shifting from side to side. Silver ribbons flail pathetically against your fingers. Throw it back. You hold it tight above your head. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoing by another depth. Throw it back. You throw it into the foaming water. Oh, hello. Oh, that's why you're there. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. But you saved the town. The sacrifice of you. You were the collector the entire time. That was your shack. Interesting. Interesting. Wow. That was really cool. I like that a lot. I know this was going to be like a short episode, guys, but thank you guys for... Sorry. Still checking it out, still watching it with me. This was fantastic. It was cool to see the alternate ending to this. It's cool to see how you could easily... I'm sure there were a lot of context clues because I kind of understood a little bit of what was going on. And I was like, man, something's about this collector. Now knowing that it was me, it makes way more sense, like how all of it worked together. I was like, oh, okay. So, yeah, so there we go. So thank you guys all for joining me. That was the good ending of Dredge. And that is where this game will be done. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode where we will pick up another game. So as always, I'll see you all in the next episode. And remember, stay magical. See you guys.
It's time to get magical.